Alright. We are live. Let's just give it a little bit for people to filter in. Perfect timing with the music, actually. Fuck it, let's just go. I hit the wrong button. Alright, where the hell did we leave off? Alright, while we're waiting for people, I can just grind this egg.
The Magnus Sickness says hello slash.
Hello, Magnus. Welcome. What is the fastest way to get back home and kick Dad's ass?
Vladimir says hello, we are here to fight the patriarchy.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I guess head north and circle back? That sounds good. Oh right, we can check the desert. I think we've seen Tyro before. Oh. I desperately need you to get into this Pokeball or else you're gonna die. Thank you. Alright, chat right off the gate. What do we want to name the Tyrogue?
The Magnus Sickness says Bruce.
Bruce I can do.
The Magnus Sickness says something Bruce Lee jokes.
Tyrogue, we just got you, buddy. We don't need you anymore. I would like to see what else is here before moving on. Or it's just more Tyrogue. Alright. We can just go then. I really should have picked up a bike when I had the chance. We have you. Oh, I haven't fought you yet. That should be fine. Hopefully. Assuming I can remember my types. Yeah, we're good. No, sir. Thank you, though. Yes, we already have Spinda. Hopefully this will be a long enough trek just to get the egg to hatch. Oh, we don't have you yet. What are you, my friend? Sounds about right. Let's see if I can avoid killing you.
The Magnacidus says Swablu. :D.
Join us, friend.
Legiminemi says I couldn't ball child.
It's important that I collect a wide variety of Pokemon, because these gyms are killer. Join me, Cotton Puff. What shall we name you?
The Magnacidus says Cotton Puff sounds like a good name for this little friend, honestly.
Let's see if that will fit.
Legiminemi says yes.
With a minimal of wrangling. Perfect. There's an item up here. Oh, it's just... That is Secret Base. It just occurred to me that I was reading the notes for this, and apparently a whole bunch of evolution items are in Lava Ridge Town, which we could have used. Oh, well, we'll come back when we have Fly. Have you yet?
Legiminemi says a child. The Magnacidus says Terminal Montage Samus voice, the baby.
I don't even think you need to preface it, just the baby is pretty good. So I think both Space and
Fairy... says and a baby that doesn't explode from everything.
Yeah, I think both Space and Fairy are resisting my fighting type. Because otherwise it would just be neutral damage, right? So that could be handy.
But the name says yeah.
I have an idea, but please give me your own if you have one.
The Magnasagnus says I support this idea of yours.
Perfect.
But the name says same.
Now we just caught you, my friend. What happens if I friend you? Yeah, that checks out. Sir. I have to defeat my father and stop getting in my way. Oh, hell. My greatest challenge. Does fighting beat Crab? That's not what I wanted to hit. Alright, fighting is neutral on Crab. Alright, friendship beats Crab, so we've learned something valuable today.
But the name says hard to be crabby around friends.
Oh my god. That's probably it. Let's refresh while we're here. And if I remember right, I've already got you, and I've already been all over here. Quay Surf, strength, damn it. Of course. What are you? Oh. Not a bean?
The Mechnosignus says fire not dance.
Friendship not very effective against fire monkey dance. Alright. Okay. No, it's only a 10 level difference. That's, you know, totally valid.
The Mechnosignus says well apparently not beats some part of Relu's typing.
With a 10 level difference, maybe 2 or 3.
Vladimir says Relu is also not sturdy. The Mechnosignus says that too.
Wait, hold on. Where the fuck am I?
Vladimir says the wrong town.
Mother. Okay. Well, let's fix up Samus, then we can unfuck up. So memory did not serve me as I was hoping it would. Good to know. Good to know. Cool, 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 cool. Let's just... Thank you. Right. We shall go the long way. I could have gone and got a bike while I was there. It's fine. We're fine. We're good.
Vladimir says you didn't get the bike right after the third gym.
I don't want to talk about it. Hey! We're good. Wait, hold on. No, that was something different. Alright. What are we dealing with? Cool. Very helpful. Alright, let's see how underleveled the rest of our team is. Right on par, so should be fine. Okay, Ryulu is not the answer to this one. Ryulu is not the answer to this one. Okay. Do I have any revives? Yeah, we'll just move on until we get to the gym leader. Sudowoodo, how dare you? I was really hoping Grant could do more there.
The Magnacygnus says HMM. I can guess what type Glomp is, I think.
Well, we can... How the fuck is Sudowoodo furry type?
Vladimir says because it's cosplaying as a tree.
I guess that makes sense. Not what I would
Vladimir says
furry?
that's all I got, boss.
No, that's my thing. How dare you? Oh, you really don't have an answer to me, do you? Other than Hyper Potion. Jesus Christ, that wasn't very effective?
The Magnacygnus says not very effective, still almost destroyed yo. The Magnacygnus says holy shit.
Gotta watch out for those glomps, they'll kick your ass. Hi, friend. Yeah, that checks out. Oh god, he has a gun move. that was a low roll.
The Magnacygnus says oh crap is super effective here. The Magnacygnus says good to know.
Alright, we're kind of roughed up. Let's save it here. Alright, we're going to scout the gym leaders, see what level they're at. Then we will reload. Father. Alright, 27, so we're about where we want to be. It is faster than our crab, though. Alright. Let's go heal up, put together a team, and take on Father.
Domination says moo not crap.
It's all good, that was just a scouting run. Also, welcome Dharma.
Domination says oh shit who told you I was here.
The Honor Guard informs me of everyone. Well, alright, let's hatch this first, then we can set up our team. Come to me, egg. Reveal thyself.
Domination says
open.
God imagine how annoying that would be if it announced every viewer arriving or leaving.
Hello.
The Magnacygnus says oh snap colon oh. Lodiminami says horse.
Alright, chat, what do we want to name this very gender horse?
Lodiminami says Almalia. Lodiminami says that's my fall upon I the nickname BC I love the last unicorn NGL.
That's fair. Alright. Slugma can go away now.
Lodiminami says period honor guard. Honor guard please. Would Panida walk better for you?
No. Alright. Without really looking at Father's team, who are we feeling?
Lodiminami says apparently not.
We'll leave you here for now.
Lodiminami says honestly I'd say let's bring Cure in the back. Lodiminami says furries might be weak to fire.
Oh my god.
Lodiminami says BC versus Kitad.
Alright. Do we want to keep Almathia? Bring her up to par?
The Mechnosickness says I can argue that logic. Legitimate says yes. The Mechnosickness says what's Almathia's stats? Legitimate says I admit bias for Almathia though.
Hold on, I just need to take a quick screenshot to send to someone.
The Mechnosickness says great typing XD.
Alright. Only level 1, so hard to tell what their stat spread's going to be just yet. They have Tackle and Growl, which just hatched makes sense. Alright, let's bring everyone to 27.
The Mechnosickness says beyond fast, cause Timmy is minus attack plus speed as a nature.
Is Galarian Ponyta a physical or special attacker?
Legitimate says special.
Well, that's great.
The Mechnosickness says I like that Con 9 is a vibe type move.
It's pretty good vibes, I'd say. Oh, that'd go great with Ember if Ember didn't suck. Do I want to go all the way back to Lava Ridge Town for a Firestone? I'm really annoyed that I didn't grab it while it was there.
The Mechnosickness says beat the gym first.
Like, you don't get fly
Legitimate says
until
also grab a
super
bike
late.
while you go up there.
We don't get fly until super late, don't we?
Legitimate says gym number sign 6.
Fuck. Yeah, we'll just do it. Yeah, we'll do it after this gym, on the way to daycare.
The Mechnosickness says lol wave dash XD.
Perfect.
Legitimate says lol. The
That's-
Mechnosickness says replace Taku.
That's another screenshot I need to take.
The Mechnosickness says it might be fist but it's stab and priority.
Agility's still just psychic. I think we're good. Side beam, however. Alright.
The Mechnosickness says can also check TMS to see what Almathia can learn.
This is true. Give us the cat ears, cat Can we give you hype tray? No. Fossilized, probably not. We don't really have that many good TMs at the moment. Alright, let's give this a shot, see how well it goes.
Legiminemi says save check.
I will save in... I'll save now to save myself the walk. Alright, Father. This time for real. Alright, let's see how gender works. Dear God. Norman, I need you to be chill. Alright, let's test the fire theory. Never mind.
Legiminemi says floats is part quarter, you fool.
So it is.
The Mechnosickness says time for crap.
Uh-oh. That's all I had. I think Almathia could two-shot Floatzel. They're weak to normal types.
Legiminemi says Cryptastic is having none of the shit. Legiminemi says oh my god. Legiminemi says normies versus furries. The Mechnosickness says weak to normal, holy hell.
course it knows Attract. Why wouldn't it?
Domination says go stomp out those furries.
Dear God,
The
Glump is
Magnasagnus
70
says
base power.
Anthroptastic got a crit too. The Magnasagnus says lol smash type. Lodiminami says to be fair, Glomp is a full body tackle.
Craptastic, no.
Lodiminami says I can understand the base power.
Craptastic, please. Oh my God.
The Magnasagnus says oh no.
Well, guys. Alright. So... Can I check summary? Alright. So Glomp destroyed Kurama. Probably because it's fluffy? Maybe? Not sure. I'm just trying to think ahead to the next attempt and how we can go differently. Let's try space. Oh my God. Oh, it's also level 31. Okay. Alright. Okay. Go beans.
Lodiminami says we have a baseline at least.
Grant is destroyed.
Lodiminami says at least LV31. Lodiminami says these are weak to furry.
We have returned. Samus can do this. Samus can do this if Samus is not one shot. Okay. We got some more knowledge. This is fine. This is good. This is great, actually. We do need to swap out beans
The
and probably...
Magnasagnus says HMM maybe giving those evolution items isn't a bad idea.
It's not too far, but really the only evolution item we'd be getting is for Vulpix, and Vulpix is weak to Glomp, which is a big problem.
Lodiminami says and we can grab a bike on the way. The Magnasagnus says because turning green tea into a gallet might help cause Curlia's stats aren't great. Lodiminami says see if they have a shiny stone for green tea.
Well, if we're going to 31,
The
like,
Magnasagnus says oh no shiny stone in Laverage. Crud.
what time does Garvador happen? Is it just like at 30?
Lodiminami says level 30.
Alright, so do we want Garvador or Gallade? Because that's a choice we need to be making now.
The Magnasagnus says really? I thought it was 36 for Gardevoir. Lodiminami says I like both, but Gala is male on Y. Lodiminami says nope, 20 and 30.
Let me see.
Lodiminami says for all Psevos.
Let's see. Evolves into Garvador if male or female starting at level 30, or if male, Gallade when exposed to a Dawnstone. Let me see if there were any changes to evolutions I need to be aware about in this. Trade evolutions involved with link cable item. Stoking, Cling Clang, Axu, Ruffet. Alright, Lava Ridge sells all evolution stones, and all Evo items can be bought at the Lily Cove store. So, alright, let's go. Let's hit Lava Ridge, get a bike. Wait, here we go. I can definitely navigate. I'm not drunk. Right, repels.
The Magnosicness says Eagle Stones would just be nice to have in general.
I think Almathia should be able to get through the Buizel in 2 rounds with Magic Missile. We'll be paralyzed, but... Actually, hold on, do I have
Lodiminami says Estifly bumped everyone to level 31 at least.
Can I just buy berries?
Lodiminami says to match the rabbit.
Yes, we do need to match the rabbit. But that shouldn't be too hard. It's one after the gym. Alright, so then we just... Man! How dare you! Oh, of course you have 6 Pokemon.
The Magnosicness says Lady saw you and was like, fight me.
Maybe I just want a bike.
The Magnosicness says I'd swap in Samus to get more friendship. The Magnosicness says so we can give a Lucario a bit quickie. Lodiminami says Yana is true.
Right, Lucario is just friendship, it's not level. Is there a happiness checker in Gen 3?
Vladimir says not until the end, Eric. Vladimir says it's been a minute. The Magnosatnus says I'll go check, Chief.
Creepy. Uh-oh.
The Magnosatnus says there are 2 friend checkers in Emerald.
Yeah-huh.
The Magnosatnus says one is a lady in Verdanturf, the other is in Pacifilock Town.
Well, Pacificlog's not happening. Oh, hey! You probably...
The Magnosatnus says the Pacifilock one gives you the return TM. The Magnosatnus says her house is on the bottom left. The Magnosatnus says in Verdanturf.
Oh my god, look at that fat Pikachu!
Vladimir says that is a Chankachu.
Alright, let me see. Alright, so we need 220 friendship, I think? Where... Oh, where is it? Yellow Johto Hoenn. Alright. Seems to be wanted to be babied a little, so we are between 150 and 199 happiness. So we're close, but not where we want to be just yet. You will make us happier. you will help us spark joy. Oh my god, it's awful.
The Magna-Cygnus says if we have some random stat boosters to feed Samus, we can probably pick up the pace on the evolution. Lodiminami says give Samus snack.
Look, Samus loves
The
Power
Magna-Cygnus
Ups.
says but first we must destroy this Yeti crab.
Yeah, that checks out. Fluffy flying song. Oh no, friendship isn't effective. Alright, so we're just going to swap you out real quick. Oh no. Let's see. I think that's the only one. What are friendship-raising berries? Do I have any of those berries? No. Alright. So, according to this, learning a TM or HM grants +1. And I think TMs are infinite, so we could keep spamming TMs. But that sounds miserable. Looks like for the most part it's just level up and walking 128 steps. So I would get bike from there. Sir, please. Stop making me destroy your children. Samus, is this making you happy? The wholesale slaughter of babies.
The Magnus Sickness says Sam is out here bopping these little guys with this squeaky hammer.
It's just the hit shot from episode 3 of Anakin walking into the room full of younglings just with Ryolu's head. Oh, I see I went south last time I was here. Scraggy, friend, die.
Vladimir says Pokemon breeders being fight happy always worries me. BC, it's just fangos are literal babies.
I mean, Almafia hatched like 5 minutes ago when we pumped her through with so many steroids and threw her directly at a gym leader, so... Please, stop putting yourselves in my cell phone. Alright. Bike. Pikes. Yes. Give to Mith. Give to Mith.
The Magnus Sickness says bike open.
Bike indeed open. Alright, while we're here, we could use some more balls and repels.
Vladimir says and we have a lucky to sell.
Well, these are good to know if we
The
need
Magnus
them.
Sickness says and a Stardust too.
Do you not have repels here?
The Magnus Sickness says holy shiva ability capsule and patch hot damn.
Whisper, how dare you? Alright, so we'll head back through Verdant Turf on our way back. And we'll see how Samus is doing. God. Carefully, gently, tease it.
The Magna Sickness says welcome to why I use the Acrobike in Gen 3 more than the Match Bike XD.
No, I'm good.
The Magna Sickness says ah yes, the white lad. Lodiminami says I'm biased to the Match Bike, I like to zoom.
I too like to zoom.
Lodiminami says Mith we wanted to go up the lift. Lodiminami says for leverage.
Yeah, I was
Lodiminami says where are you going?
I was about to check the map. But then I saw some berries. I had to grab those, so... Alright, let's
The Magna
unfuck
Sickness says he needed berries.
That was definitely the intention all along, and not my ADHD kicking in as soon as I saw them. It's all planned, I assure you.
The Magna Sickness says when we pick up Zoanba from the Daker, Zoanba needs snacks.
Now, honor guard. Honor guard, that's not... It's Zumba, honor guard.
The Magna Sickness says honor guard. How can you not say Zumba? The Magna Sickness says you have to put a space in there to make it work, holy shit.
That's just how powerful Zumba is. Look, this is all a roundabout detour to pick up a Diglett, because they're vital for the plan. Guys, what do you want to call Diglett?
The Magna Sickness says Dicky for the name.
Now get out of here. You weird Muppet-looking man. Left. These awful trainers. defeat Father one day. Right, okay, Samus, I need to really look your focus, because that's not helpful. Easy. Are they just in here? The notes just say they're sold in Lava Bridge Town. Okay. So I think it's Dawnstone, right? Yes.
Latimanemi says either Dawn or Shiny. Latimanemi says for Galad. The Mechnosatnus says Dawnstone for Galad, yes.
Then it's Firestone for Vulpix, not level up? Question mark?
Latimanemi says yes. The Mechnosatnus says Fire for Vulpix, yes. Latimanemi says Firestone.
Easy peasy. Alright, is there any other shopping we need to do before we start trekking back?
The Mechnosatnus says not unless you wanna buy revival herbs from that herb shop.
No. Herbs reduce friendship, so that's not helpful. Can't groom in this game. Yeah, I think we're good. You wanna evolve the two now, or wait until we get back?
Latimanemi says alright, they did that in earlier gens. The Mechnosatnus says let's evolve the friends now. Latimanemi says yay.
Yay.
Jake711 says no babies forever.
Hello, Jay.
Legiminami says hi, Jay. Jake711 says hello.
I could guess we could get rid of Training Kiss or just Calm Mind. Yeah.
Domination says what a handsome lad. But Kenobi2113 says also I am here, at least for a bit.
Hello, Aravel. Welcome.
Legiminami says hi, Arrival.
We're doing some last-minute prep work before we take on Father. And then we can finally go pick up our son from daycare. It's a very busy episode.
But Kenobi2113 says Kurama getting that power boost.
I guess get rid of... Yeah. Alright. Let's make our way back down. Hopefully Samus will be ready to evolve. If I can navigate with this thumbstick and this bike. Yeah, we're gonna try the other bike. We're gonna try the other bike. Hip. Hell yeah, I can wheelie now. Alright, how are we looking? Still not quite. I should really break that rock. Alright. I think
Domination says more like brick as nuts, haha.
My god, Dema. Alright, we've gotten way more steps in, which is just going to make Samus happier. So that's fine, that's good. Are we on the last grass patch?
Domination says I'm glad to hear I'm your god, it gives me the warm fuzzies.
Whatever makes you feel good, Dema. Alright. Let's bring everyone to 31. And then we should be good to go. I cannot possibly foresee us losing.
The Magna-Sickness says time for round 2.
Ho 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 ho! That's what we need. Mafia might sweep now.
Legiminemi says go, my fluffly horse child.
Yeah, I'll take 2 types of
Legiminemi
slash.
says lose draining kiss. The Magnasatinus says drop draining kiss or magical leave.
Alright, let's see. If these level ups push Samus over the edge.
Damnation says I just want you to know, Myth, that you do make me feel good. The Magnasatinus says let's green tease ability now, by the way. I had to step away when it evolved.
We shall check in just a second. And damn it, that's nice to hear. Thank you. Shit. Alright, so no Lucario for this. That's a shame, but we'll manage. Steadfast. He's a
Damnation says sorry, I didn't sleep at all last night, so I'm a little more loopy than normal. Legiminemi says baddest, sharp and ginter. Legiminemi says fun typings. The Magnasatinus says steadfast ain't bad.
And we do have ability capsules. We could go for Justified or Inner Focus. I don't know if either of those is better. Good to just have Mafia lead. I was really hoping I would get the
Kenobi2113 says do you have any vitamins? Protein, carbos, zinc, anything?
We had a protein.
Legiminemi says also save.
Yes, we should say. We had one protein which we used on Samus, but that's all we've got. I'm pretty confident Mafia should be able to sweep this now. And if not, the rest of our dudes should be fine. Father, please. I have to go to daycare and pick up my child.
The Magnasatinus says we got a pretty good squad right now to tackle this.
Floatzel's still faster. That's unfortunate. Oh my Christ.
The Magnasatinus says Floatzel is kinda stupid fast.
Alright, so Mafia is not sweeping this.
Legiminemi says speed is the one thing Floatzel has going for it.
What is this paralysis luck?
Legiminami says I think we discussed that Warmhug has too high of accuracy for a paralysis-only move. Benkenobi2113 says check if you have any of these berries, Gariba, Handu, Kelpsi, Pomic, Donato, or Qualid. Legiminami says like it's stupid high.
We do not have any of those berries. I was just recently checking for any ones that would cure paralysis. We've only got anti-poison and like healing, I think. We had one other, but it wasn't the most helpful. Oh, I'm sorry, Craptastic.
The Magnasatanus says Warmhug does have high accuracy, but it's lower than Thunder Wave, which is also a para-only move but has 90 accuracy.
Alright, Bean's not good. Sharp. Hey, there we go.
The Magnasatanus says however that Damp Floatzel seems programmed to slam Warmhug unless its target is already paralyzed.
Yeah. Like...
Benkenobi2113 says what about X-Dash attack or Dire Hit?
I will check.
Legiminami says Green Tea, I am no longer baby, I choose violence.
Let's see. We do have X attack and Dire Hit, but I think we're good. We could be good if I wasn't getting the worst luck on these procs. Green Tea, I believe in you.
Benkenobi2113 says Battle Items of Friendship 2, use on Samus. The Magnasatanus says that's good. Legiminami says never mind, Green Tea chose violence. The Magnasatanus says oh hey, Green Tea got us the victory, oh slash. Legiminami says we can go to daycare now.
Now, I think this calls for me to hit.
Good birdie!
Remember, if any of you watching aren't following yet, once we hit that 50 follower count, I can start giving you guys access to my ridiculous soundboard. I don't know if anyone here isn't following. Kinda doubt it, but one can try. Where the fuck am I? Oh. Sir, please. I need to go to daycare.
The Magnasatanus says oh my god, we got the Glom TM from that gym lol.
Hell yeah!
The Mechnosickness says a surf kit. Domination says I'm only following for when you play Marioman.
That's fair, Dana.
The Mechnosickness says this man was giving us the keys to take karaoke latios.
Some may say even overpowered. Well, Latios, that's great or whatever, but I have to go to daycare and pick up my son. Let's just quickly see, where am I in relation? Perfect. Or we could go through Verdant Turf again. Hi, Poochie. Alright.
The Mechnosickness says a baby.
We already have the baby. We've evolved that baby. It died brutally in the gym fight we evolved it for.
The Mechnosickness says I know but still is cute.
Okay, hi. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hi.
The Mechnosickness says lepras. Legiminabi says friend. The Mechnosickness says a new friend. Legiminabi says what is its typing.
Water Ice Ancient. It's sassy. Oh god, it has pears, so. Friend, I need you to get into the Pokeball. And I need you to stay there.
Domination says let me sing you the song of my people.
Lapras, please.
Domination says who by the way are all dead. Legiminabi says command error in phoneme.
Minami, you know you can't use those brackets.
The Mechnosickness says lol. Legiminabi says right honor gar is like that now. Legiminabi says force of habit.
Oh, you...
When
Alright.
Kenobi 2113 says Najma Sacred, great song title. Legiminabi says ah. The Mechnosickness says the danger song oh no.
Get in the ball, get in the ball, get in the ball! Oh.
Legiminabi says the song of its people worked. The Mechnosickness says danger song avoided.
Oh god! Right. What do you guys want to call
Legiminabi says
that?
it just needed to know that someone else could sing death metal. Legiminabi says paranoid. Legiminabi says BC I'm gonna commit to death metal lepras now.
Oh, that's perfect.
The Magnacycnus says superb.
No, Fisher, please.
The Kenobi 2113 says quote Santa lol.
Alright. Just gonna farm some friendship real quick on this love disc that should not be a threat. Dear God. More friendship. Dear God, he's setting up.
The Kenobi 2113 says Samus is just taking her Flintstones gummies. The Magnacycnus says ESXD.
Oh my God, it lived.
Legiminami says she needs to grow up big and strong.
The baby. Alright. Oh my God. Sir, please. Don't do this to your child. Oh, you... Just take your lumps, please. I need to get to daycare. Why do these children keep getting in my way?
The Magnacycnus says children stand aside, we must find the boy.
Fuck out of here, Duskull. Oh God, I don't want you in my Pokédex. Okay, I just need to... Yeah. Almost there. See, she knew better.
The Magnasagnus says soon.
We already have one of you. Leave. Samus, I need you to become a bulldozer of force bombs. Oh, hey.
The Magnasagnus says Samus just punches everything out of the way as we're running to the daycare.
I'm only like 4 weeks late. We'll be fine. We're good.
Vladimir says Zumba has eaten all of the snacks.
Look, we shouldn't.
The
leave
Magnasagnus
Zumba.
says Zumba probably made a bunch of friends by now, it's fine.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through. No! Sir, please! Get your teddy bear out of here!
Kenobi 2113 says that's the wrong way to daycare, unless this not move it. The Magnasagnus says man be like let my melody rock your soul, and immediately Samus just punches him in the face before you hop on a surfboard that rockets off its speedboat velocity.
Oh, it's awful. It must die.
The Magnasagnus says Ep Kenobi 2113 oh no, the daycare thing is the joke for where Zoro is, because Mith wants the lil friend. Vladimir says no, a riddle, it's a running gag. Vladimir says this is the Zoro route.
Well, we can't. Do we want this wishy-washy or am I slaughtering it?
The Magnasagnus says it's a little fish, who cares?
It is little. No, please. Grant, I need you to wake up. Grant, please. Grant, please. Okay. Let's heal up Samus before we move on. No, please! Are we on the right route? Wow, too bad it's way at the end of this Pokédex. Alright. Still need to head a little bit north.
The Magnasateness says check out my bird Pokemon.
That's
The
just a
Magnasateness
guy.
says that's not a bird at all, sir.
That's just a human man.
The Kenobi 2113 says my bad, I thought you had one already. That explains a lot. The Magnasateness says that's also not a bird. Lodiminami says birds eat that.
Is Gun immune to fight type?
Domination says you're not a bird.
You hateful.
The Magnasateness says the fiend.
Oh, and I got rid of teleport. Oh, that sucks. Crab does not need to protect. Crab only attack.
Lodiminami says do you have no revives? The Magnasateness says do we have a revive?
Let's see. Repel. Super repel. No. Alright. We're just gonna pick up our son from daycare, then we'll
The Magnasateness says darn it.
then we'll take Samus to the hospital. Now get out of here, Fungus. I have no desire for you. Sir, I don't care. Maybe it's not going to be in the super tall grass. Also, what's your deal? Oh, I see. That's entirely on me.
Kenobi2113 says I feel like a more accurate joke here would have been that we're picking up our new adoptive child. But maybe it's because using daycare confused me because there already is a daycare in this game.
I mean, really what happened is, at the end of Pokemon Ultra Moon, after I had ascended to the top of Team Skull, an Ultra Wormhole opened beneath me, and me and Zumba got separated. I don't know where Zumba ended up in here, but he should be around here somewhere. I just need this bug catcher to fuck off and let me find my son. Okay, good to know.
The Magnasagnus says Armaildo. Shame it's a trainer. The Magnasagnus says I love the sharp ancient bug.
Zumba, where are you?
Kenobi2113 says ooh, it's a reunion. I'm on the same page now. Also, Max, he's a tank. Love him.
I do want a Venonat. Oh god, not Magic Missile again.
Legiminabi says I love all the fossils, even the silly Galar ones.
Alright, Venonat, get in the ball. You can hang out
Legiminabi
with
says
us.
they are all my babies, but I want cohesive Galarian fossils. Legiminabi says because they cheated me out of a Dromaeosaur family non. Legiminabi says and that's rude.
Do we have a name for Venonat? If not, we can just skip it and move on. Come on, Zumba, where are you, buddy? I'm thinking maybe we don't want the ultra tall grass. Hi, Zangoose.
The Magnasagnus says Zangus.
Zangoose, I need you to be chill with me, alright, buddy? That is not being chill, Zangoose. Cat Ferret, sure. Alright, what do we want to name him?
The Mechnocygnus says Striker. The Mechnocygnus says cause that was the first Zangoose I ever caught's nickname.
Striker is caught.
The Mechnocygnus says he was a good lad, even if I had to use a Gamashuk to make him appear in the wild in Sapphire because I wanted one.
Is this... Hey, game, how do you...
Vladimir says Deep Ha Eric. Vladimir says while bouncing. The Mechnocygnus says push a erection and tap the bounce button.
I'm gonna be honest, this does not seem the most responsive. Alright, we got there. You are not Zumba.
The Mechnocygnus says a hecking friend though. Vladimir says it worked better with actual buttons, but yes.
Sir, please, I need you to not fuck up my party. Please. Got him. Alright. What are we naming this elongate friend?
The Mechnocygnus says Minami should name this one because she likes the pointy noodle. Vladimir says a pep.
I can go with Apep. I don't have anyone with secret power on me. Oh well. The boy. Zumba.
Legiminemi says the girl.
The girl. Zumba.
Legiminemi says Zoanba's sister.
How do I not kill you? I could just try hucking a Pokeball. Nailed it!
Legiminemi says yes. The Magnasagnus says victory.
Alright.
The Magnasagnus says instant Zumba. Legiminemi says I know the rules. Zumba replaces Kurama. Legiminemi says there can be only one Kitsune.
I ain't never established that rule.
Legiminemi says fair enough lol.
Alright. What is the fastest way for me to get to a PC? I think backtracking.
Legiminemi says now to the Hopsidu, which is south. The Magnasagnus says no. Legiminemi says we'll have to do the weather center if we go north. The Magnasagnus says going forward would be faster.
Okay, so they do need to be pressed at pretty much the same time. Okay.
Legiminemi says and one of the teams is at the weather center. The Magnasagnus says because you'll have to surf. Legiminemi says also a rival fight.
Yeah, there's plot progression.
Legiminemi says going south, even with surf, is faster. The Magnasagnus says oh god right I forgot the everything at the weather center. Legiminemi says wait I think that house. Legiminemi says can be a nap spot. Legiminemi says BC it's a long route.
We can check the house. The question is, will it have a PC?
Legiminemi says no PC but people can be undead.
Unfortunately, it does not appear to be the case.
Legiminemi says okay so that was a false flag house.
A house of deception. A house of lies. Fungus, get out of here. No one cares, buddy. I have to finally get Samus to the hospital. She's been very patient. Yep, that. Yeah. Oh. You know, if you could KO me, that would be great too. My craft's better.
Logiminami says of course we have no better grab, we have Croptastic.
Okay.
Logiminami
so
says mid the wrong way.
Oh yeah, this is entirely the wrong direction. I skipped. I'm gonna go. Skiploom, what did I just say? A friend! You've already got one of you, though. I was hoping that would get us to level up. Oh well. Okay. First, heal Samus.
Kenobi2113 says good luck with Samus and Zumba. I gotta get to work.
Thanks for joining, Aravel. Have fun at work.
The Magnasagnus says later a Revelo slash.
Alright. Who is going away to make room for Zumba?
The Magnasagnus says I'd say Kurama. Logiminami says oh this is tough. I would say Elmario or Kurama.
Yeah.
Logiminami says but I love Ponyta.
Alright. Let's
The
see.
Magnasagnus says Kurama's held down the fort for Zoan for this whole time. Logiminami says there we go, Ponyta needs the Zumba treatment.
Alright, let's... real quick find any encounter, please. No? Alright. Into the wild grass we go then. You stop that right now. One more should do it. Can we get a Samus evolution right here? Shit.
Logiminami says we took too long to get Samus to the hospital.
Alright, we got Faint Attack, Scary Face, Taunt. Of course Zumba can vent. Why wouldn't Zumba vent? That's pretty good. There we go.
Legiminami says the Ultra wormhole has been reversed.
Zombie, you don't need a jet, buddy. Alright, real quick. Yes. Boop, boop. You just... There we go. Just like old times. Alright, let's go deal with that Weather Institute in the 45 minutes we have left.
The Magnacycnus says the substitute Dalwa Zumba along.
Lady, please. All my friends are with me, lady. I don't know what you're talking about. Hi, Zumba. Ho 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 ho! Get countered, nerd. Oh,
But the
Zumba,
Navy says, oh my living fossil fish.
Alright. Zumba, I love you, but you're not really doing much to him.
But the Navy says relicanth are tanky, I remember that much. But the Navy says they need to be zapped or hit with a lawnmower.
There's no way Magical Leaf hits right now, right? Huh? You didn't need to do that. You chose
But
this.
the Navy says thankfully Grand is slow. The Magnacycnus says Zumba just peaks and I'm training Arik to give up to snuff with the rest of the team.
Sure. Oh, I really
But
hope
the
you're
Navy says,
special
oh,
attack.
that's an upgrade to Lima Lash for sure.
Wimpod, my friend. My buddy. Get lentil leached, idiot. Uh-oh. You know what, let's...
Legiminemi says, oh, not BC, that doesn't do much dash. The Magnasagnus says, oh no, it resists the beams.
Alright, Samus, you got this. There we go. Gasp.
Legiminemi says, grand and bacon.
Bigger.
Legiminemi says, and I think Mechanium's attack stats are okay overall. It was always more kinda tanky. Legiminemi says, also did Grant's types change any?
We shall see.
The Magnasagnus says, oh, I was about to say pedal dance isn't worth it cause of the confused. I do remember doing horrible things to foes in black when I had a Lillicant spam it. Legiminemi says, unauthorized fucking thing.
I don't like this.
The Magnasagnus says, cause law alone tempo meant no confusion on the Lillicant.
I don't like this thing.
The Magnasagnus says, yeah, I second that unauthorized fucking thing statement.
Okay.
The Magnasagnus says, destroy immediately.
All right.
The Magnasagnus says, oh, badum-dee. Legiminemi says, green tea, delete it.
Oh god, it's so tanky. Yeah, green tea.
Legiminemi says, BC, I saw Prime. Prime doesn't like sharp Eric.
Its other types might be protecting it. But it dead now.
Legiminemi says, apparently not, but green tea has chosen the violence. The Magnasagnus says, green tea still doing work at least.
There's no not going to be a place to heal, is there? That's unfortunate.
Legiminemi says noob.
Alright, so that checks out. Grasping Fairy. Oh, I really should have picked up revives.
Legiminemi says, oh, they added the fairy type. That's interesting.
Oh, I really should have picked up some revives. God, that sucks.
The Magna says, I almost wanna ask if you can get to the town first before the weather plays. The Magna says, but I think it stops you. Legiminemi says it legit stops you. Legiminemi says also there's the rival match coming up.
Yeah, Weather Institute's right here. And I don't want to wipe because that loses friendship with Samus. Okay. Let's go restock on revives for one thing. So that's something I should definitely have. And repels. Thankfully, it's not too long of a walk. Sir. Give me Sippy. Thank you. Nope. That was a waste. Oh well. Alright, revives, please. Why are you like this? Why? Alright. Is it worth going to another city for revives? I don't think so. That's unfortunate.
The Sickness says the only other place to get revives is the revival herbs in Verdanturf.
Really? That's...
The Sickness says their max revives, but they have the less friendship downside. Vitamin A says BCU Black Medicine.
Zumba's pretty close in level to everyone else. I don't feel like I need to start feeding them rare candy. At least not yet. Alright, Zumba. I believe in you. Alright, so Zumba is the fastest one here. That's good. Do not.
Domination says more specifically, strong bitter tasting medicine.
You fucker. So you're gonna swap with Samus. Actually, I don't know if you can do much here. Maybe Fred will hit.
Legiminami says also if we want to give a hidden ability patch, Grant can get Leaf Guard.
What does Leaf Guard do? Hit save real quick.
Legiminami says it requires hard sunlight but it helps prevent status effects and yawn.
That could be useful.
Legiminami says BC then you can just slap Sunny Day on Grant and profit.
Content is metronome. Alright. Don't use Night Slash on Prime Gamers. Good to know. You tried. I do want the XP, so bring it on, nerd. I haven't had Zumba for nearly long enough. Let's go. Oh, god damn it, we just dealt with you. Let's swap. Prime gamers are resistant to friendship. They are resistant to all of Samus's kit, it seems. Evie, hey buddy. It's normal and fluffy. No, please, not like this. So is Team Aqua all like Prime Gamer type? Or...
Legiminami says I mean gamers do sweat period. Tell me more. I guess instead of magical leaf? The Magnasatanus says that 90 accuracy makes me concerned. Legiminami says yeah over magical leaf. Legiminami says green tea is choosing to throw hands.
Goleth has also chosen hands. This we can reciprocate. Our hands are stronger. Oh god, a monkey. Easy.
The Magnasatanus says non-quick to beam.
Green tea doing good. Stinky fight man. Good job, green tea. Steel space.
The Magnacycnus says Shelly, hello ma'am, hi. Legiminami says her redone design is better. The Magnacycnus says I know what I'm about. Legiminami says by like a lot.
Alright, Lunatone, rock space.
The Magnacycnus says you're not wrong, however I like both versions. Legiminami says okay, space does not like psychic.
Got him. Is it a cast form or a ditto? It's a ditto. Alright, what do we want to name this ditto?
The Magnacycnus says well okay then. Legiminami says apparently a ditto. The Magnacycnus says name it Castfern.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Legiminami says Castfo.
Fuck, that's also good.
Legiminami says BC it's totally a Castfern. What are you talking about, game?
Definitely 100% a cast form. Oh, thank God. Alright, Zumba, you need to get some more work in. May.
Legiminami says thank God for the power nap.
Got him. Lombre. Good, good. That'll learn them. Okay, so fire is super
Like the
effective.
name says, dark is strong against magic. This is good.
And you are right, fire does beat furries. Oh, you. Zumba, please. Braxton, please.
Like the name says, lol, I figured that would be a case DC of how hot Versus get.
Please, sir. Alright, let's take another power nap real quick. Actually, it's already 2:50. We could probably just call it here and head for Fort Tree next week. So... Nah, we can get to Fort Tree first. We'll call it there.
The Magna-Sickness says, sounds like a plan.
Slash, my friend. Okay. I need you to cease that right now.
Shadow Liking 511 says hello.
Hello, Shadow. Welcome. We are right near the end of the stream. But we're glad you could join us today. Alright, Sandslash, I need you to chill out, buddy. Real quick heal up. Do I want those berries? No. Yeah, 4 trees right here. Alright. That is going to do it for this week. Thank you all so very much for joining. On Monday, over on the main channel at 6 p.m. Pacific, we will be finally, for real, playing some more Mega Man Legends. I swear to God, if we're not, I'm going
The
to
Magnus
throttle
Sickness
Tyrannus.
says shame you should have played Shadow XD.
Tuesday, I believe we're going back to
But the
Dokapon
Manami
Kingdom.
says it was fun. The Magnus Sickness says but yes later Myth/.
Thursday, we will
But
be...
the Manami says now poor
playing-
Tyranno's house.
Oh God, what are we playing Thursday? Metal Gear Rising. That's what we're doing Thursday. That's going to be a ton of fun. I'm really excited for it. And then next Saturday, back here at 12 p.m. Pacific, we'll be doing more Pokemon Too Many Types. Thank you all for joining, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It is, let me pull up the soundboard, Crover.